power. And Canelo is a guy that has power, but is constantly working on it. There's a great clip of him working with Andy Ruiz. And they're, that shield, that weird hand shield that they hold up?
On your hold.
For hooks.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is not for speed. This is just power. Just power. He's like, don't try to be fast with this, just power. And you see him just, hey, boom!
It's different. Canelo using single punch. Yeah, he put full his energy and he punched once, and it's hurt.
Canelo will beat Crawford. That's the warning from boxing pros who say Canelo's punches are on another level. Russian fighter Dmitry Bivol, who's faced Canelo himself, explains that Canelo's power isn't just about about precision, timing, and strategy. He knows exactly when and where to land his shots for maximum impact. Canelo's punches don't just hurt, they systematically break opponents down, piece by piece.
I could compare like with the Canelo, yeah? He put all his energy, all his power on single punch. And yeah, maybe single punch sometimes he's harder, Canelo, yeah, than Better Beef, because Better Beef didn't do like, yeah, Better Beef was more like close and compact, yeah. But if you ask them, let's do like 5 punches, yeah, Better Beef, every punch will be hard. With Canelo, maybe first hard, and then both of them are strong, but Better Beef is bigger and he born strong.
Edgar Berlanga didn't hold back when rating Canelo's power after sharing the ring with him. He gave an honest assessment, calling Canelo's close-range power devastating. Berlanga highlighted the speed and explosiveness of Canelo's punches, noting how that sheer force can completely shift the momentum of a fight.
I'll say he is the hardest, for sure. One of the fighters that hit very hard was Angulo. You know, he's a Cuban guy and he punched very hard too. So I'll say both of them are like the same, but you know, with Canelo, I was just mentally ready for his shots. You know, I already told myself, I know I'm gonna get hit. I know I'm gonna get hit on my chin, but it's, you know, I gotta bite down on my mouthpiece and push. You know, look what happened in the third round. I got hit with a left hook. Practicing and camp the whole time, you know, keeping my right hand to my chin, and I wound up just moving, and he connected right on my chin. And you see how I punched my glove, you know, that's like a thing for me when I, you know, my last time when I got dropped, I was punching my gloves, because I'm like, damn, I got hit with a shot. I'm not supposed to be on the floor. But, you know, it comes to boxing, you know, the great.
Even the legendary Bernard Hopkins delivers a timeless truth that slices through all the noise and hype.
As you say.
I always say, as my quote from the history of boxing, a good big man will always be a good little man.
Yeah.
So I'm going with
He's been through the wars, taken the punches, and lived the grind. So when Bernard Hopkins speaks, it hits different. This time, he's doubling down on an old school truth. Size still rules the ring. As the conversation heated up, Julio Cesar Chavez jumped in without hesitation, diving straight into the fire. Far from holding back, he threw verbal jabs of his own, backing the belief that in boxing, size absolutely matters. Just like that, things escalated fast.
Mira, Crawford es un gran peleador, ¿me entiendes? Eso nadie lo duda y todo el mundo lo sabemos. Pero en su peso, ¿me entiendes? Ya subir 3 divisiones es ir por el dinero. De que le va a dar pelea, Canelo le va a dar pelea, pero de que le va a ganar, no hay por dónde.
I think Canelo has a very good punch, and he's used to knocking out bigger guys, naturally bigger guys. He's coming from 200. Crawford's coming from what, 54? Yeah. It's 2 weight classes. And sometimes putting on that weight, it depends how you put on that weight too, man. Because you can put on that weight and get tired. And your body ain't used to carrying that much weight around. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see, you know what I'm saying?
If Canelo's size and power are Crawford's biggest hurdles, Lonnie B believes weight itself might still be Crawford's kryptonite. As emotions rise around the matchup, Demetrius Andrade stuns everyone while he supports Crawford. He makes it clear he's not picking him to win.
My opinion is my opinion. Yeah. I don't think Crawford can beat Canelo. But still, do I think he can give him a good fight? and I'll be sitting there rooting for Crawford all day. I'm put all my money. I'm always going to bet on black, always. But in reality of it, I just think Canelo knows how to fight. He knows how to come in big, and he can throw hard shots. He's a
Andrade isn't sugarcoating anything. He doesn't believe Crawford will make it through. While he's clearly a fan of Bud, Andrade just doesn't see him surviving against Canelo, whose size, power, and ring IQ he sees as simply too much. This isn't about emotion, it's about reality. And to drive his point home, Andrade doubled down by referencing the dominant performance Canelo put on against Charlo.
When it comes to weight and power, man, that shit is real, you know? And then skills too, skill level too. Like Canelo's not no pushover. Look what he did to the little girl Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlo, big bad wolf, and he ran the whole night off of a couple of hooks. Like Canelo threw a couple of hooks and he just ran all night. It's like, where's that? You know, let's fight. I think Crawford has the skills, but when it comes to start getting shots and blocking them power shots, and Canelo knows how to move too. He has agility. It's not like a robot. I mean,
this isn't just about weight, it's about raw, punishing power and the ability to break a fighter's spirit. Canelo doesn't just hit hard, he takes hearts, drains confidence, and leaves opponents shattered. Andrade saw it up close when Charlo crumbled ringside, and he doesn't believe even a prime Crawford can walk through that kind of fire. This isn't about skill anymore, it's about surviving a storm engineered to dismantle you. Andrade doesn't see a close fight here. He sees a one-sided beatdown. And as for Chavez, he's not just favoring Canelo, he's shutting the door completely on Crawford's chances. After all, he's seen in the sport. He knows how this ends.
His opinion is I think he's going to be too small. You know, Canelo is still Canelo. You know, I think Crawford is probably number one pound for pound. But what pound for pound means if they were all in the same weight class. They are not in the same weight class. I mean, 147 to he just moved up, right? I can still say he just moved up from 147 to 168. There are weight classes for a reason. Now, if they were in the same weight class, then it's a different story. It would be a way more competitive fight, but they're not. You know what I mean? So I think
to Ortiz, this isn't just a battle of skills, it's about size, strength, and survival. And in his view, Crawford may be diving into waters far too deep, while he fully respects Crawford's pound-for-pound greatness. Ortiz reminds us that greatness doesn't erase the reality of weight classes. At 168, Canelo is a different beast, stronger, smarter, and far more seasoned. The jump from 147 to Canelo's domain isn't just bold, it's brutal. Many don't return the same, if at all. And just as the debate intensified, Jim Lampley entered the conversation, bringing the kind of powerful clarity only he can deliver.
Canelo's smart. Absolutely, he's smart. He knows this business as well as anybody. So no, it's not surprising that Canelo learned from Floyd and has employed some of that in the retention of his career. Canelo still knows how to make fireworks when he absolutely has to make fireworks. But at the end of the day, he's a counterpuncher. He's a great defender. He has the most solid punch resistance of anybody in the sport. Nobody's ever knocked him off balance. Nobody's ever really knocked him down. There's only one official knockdown in his career, and it was because he bounced off the ropes when Jose Cotto hit him with a hard shot to the chest. And the referee employed a strict interpretation of the rules and said, oh, the ropes held you up, so that's a knockdown. He's never been put on his back by anybody. He rides horseback every morning. His legs are the strongest in the sport. You're not going to beat Canelo until somehow over a long period of time Canelo beats himself.
This wasn't casual praise for Canelo, it was a masterclass breakdown of why he's built differently. Jim Lampley highlighted Canelo's tactical brilliance, iron chin, elite ring IQ, and his ability to unleash aggression with precision. Traced Canelo's evolution from the loss to Floyd Mayweather to the cold, clinical technician he is today. But Lampley didn't stop at skill, he went deeper into the mentality that sets Canelo apart from the rest.
It's tired of all the discipline he has had to employ to make all the money he's made. If he has enough giant ranches in the Yucatan, if he has enough beautiful horses, if he has had enough unforgettable dinners with Mexican billionaires in Mexico City and Vegas, then maybe. But my guess is he will retire without incurring another loss. because it's important to him to do that. I do like him against Bud Crawford, but I do think that it's a great fight. Now, I could change my mind when we get closer. Bud Crawford, to me, is a latter-day Sugar Ray Robinson. He has the multiple skills of Sugar Ray Robinson. He can defend or attack. He has a deep inner mean streak that he can employ at any moment in a fight to get what he wants.
Lampley compares Crawford to one of the all-time greats to highlight just how extraordinary Bud truly is. It's more than talent, it's a fierce blend of skill, discipline, and a cold, quiet fire that fuels him. He sees in Crawford a rare ability to switch instantly from calm and composed to ruthless and lethal. Then Joe Rogan and Mike Tyson joined the conversation, bringing a mix of excitement, bold predictions, and a sobering sense of what's truly on the line in this showdown.
Take a Crawford Canelo.
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah, I love it.
See, I don't.
Crawford wants to do it.
I don't love it.
Why?
I think it's Crawford's last fight, so I'm happy he's gonna cash out, and I'm rooting for him. But I would like to see him stay at 54 and fight Virgil Ortiz.
I'd like to see that too,
Yeah.
but the big money is Canelo.
I know.
And why not do it? I mean, what a ballsy move. You go 47 to 54 and you go right up to 68. That's crazy. Because he's really not even at 54.
Yeah.
He's taken the fight at 54. He took Madrimov because it was a big fight.
Yeah.
Wins another world title.
This isn't just a leap in weight, it's a leap into danger, legacy, and massive stakes. Skipping from 147 straight to 168 without even stopping at 154 sounds wild. And it could very well be Crawford's final gamble. While the courage is undeniable, the risks are just as real. Joe Rogan didn't hold back, saying that even if Canelo isn't at his absolute best, he's still a savage inside the ring.
Crawford's one of the best switch hitters, I think, since Marvin Hagler, and one of the most skillful boxers alive. And then you have Canelo, who probably isn't the same guy as he was just like a few years ago.
Right.
But still, one of the greatest of all time. Still has brutal knockout power. You know, I mean, if you go back to like some of his, you know, like more impressive fights from a few years ago, like the Amir Khan KO, you know, like the Billy Joe Saunders KO, like those KO, like he's probably not that guy anymore.
Yeah.
But he's still young enough that he's still like pretty close to his prime and one of the best.
This wasn't just nostalgia, it was a stark reminder of what Canelo still brings to the ring. Joe Rogan gave Crawford his due respect, no question. But when the conversation shifted to Canelo's raw fight-ending power, his tone shifted quickly. From the brutal knockout of Amir Khan to the devastating uppercut that shattered Billy Joe Saunders' face. Those moments still cast a long shadow over the sport.
If I have to pick, if I had to pick, I'll put Canelo. Just because of the weight disparity, you know, it's tough moving up that many weight classes. But if anybody could do it, it'll be Terence Crawford. You know, he's talented. He's a great fighter. He does everything well, and he adjusts well. He has the mindset. Canelo's gonna come prepared. I think he's gonna be totally motivated for this fight. I think we're gonna see like a great Canelo. I think you're gonna see a great Crawford. He's trying to test himself and be the great. I think greatest. Like, I mean, if he wins this fight, I mean, he enters that good.
Davis made it clear Canelo isn't just bringing experience, he's bringing the kind of power that doesn't care about weight adjustments. While he gave full respect to Crawford's skill, Davis didn't sugarcoat the reality. A focused Canelo is a nightmare. He expects Canelo to show up faster, stronger, and sharper, fully aware of what's at stake. In a moment of raw honesty, Chione Davis brought the conversation back to boxing's core truth: weight classes exist for a reason.